Welcome back to Shop Talk Shorts. Today's topic, Belgian or elliptical casts for indicator nymph rigs. Anytime you add weight, like indicators, like split shots and multiple flies to a fly rod and attempt to cast them, it becomes a little more difficult. That kind of rig really lends itself to tangling if you're not careful and paying attention to what you're doing. It's not really what a fly rod was designed to do. It can do it and does it very well, but you want to try a little different casting technique than the more traditional 10 to 2 tight loop kind of cast. When you're casting an indicator nymph rig, tight loops, that 10 to 2 over the top type of motion really isn't what you're looking for. You want to keep those loops much wider and more open to avoid tangles when you're casting two flies, an indicator, and split shots. And we'll demonstrate that for you as well. And what I want you to pay attention to is we'll be bringing the rod low into the side and over the top. And again, that'll keep our loops much more open. It will reduce and actually totally eliminate the chances of our flies and everything getting tangled up. And we will spend more time fishing than untangling. So the Belgian or elliptical cast, as we discussed earlier, is definitely a cast you want to have in your repertoire of fly casts when you're indicator nymph fishing. It's also a great cast when you have the wind blowing into you to keep the line over your head as you bring the fly forward so the wind doesn't push it into you and you whack yourself in the back or in the head. Basically what we want to do is bring the rod back low into the side, almost like a roll cast, and then over the top on the forward cast. And you can see by watching the path of the rod in the line that the loop is not very efficient, but it's wide apart. And that keeps our flies, our weight, our split shot, and everything far apart as well, which means we are not going to get all the tangles that are associated with casting an indicator nymph rig in a more traditional style. Low and to the side and over the top.